Hey friends, hey family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal Blue. I do Christian content and I also do what's called the Word of the Day. I also have videos and shorts of me and my family having fun together. So if you like what you see and hear, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. For those of you returning, happy Tuesday. Hope all is well. Y'all will have to forgive me. My allergies have taken over today. I made the mistake of running 2 miles in 23-degree weather, which probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. So I've been sneezing all day and my nose has been running. So if I sound congested and I sniff, I apologize. But other than that, today we are going to be reading from the book of James, and it's going to be short and sweet and simple. And I love this verse from James 1 and 17. I love this verse because it makes me think of the song, Jesus, You're the Center of My Joy. Now, there are different renditions, but my favorite one is by Ruben Studdard. I don't know if you guys have heard that one, but every time I hear that song, I think of this verse. It's just what pops up in my head. And again, that verse is from James 1 and 17. And it says, Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows. Everything that's good and perfect comes from above. The trees, the birds, the sky, the stars, like all these good and perfect things, come from God. And even us, even though I say we're not perfect, we're imperfect, but we are perfect in God's sight. So everything that God has made is good and perfect, and it's wonderful in His sight. It says, every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows. God is constant. He doesn't change. And that's one thing you can just trust in and rest in. People, us humans, we shifty, we flip flop, we change our minds. We're so uneven and we're all over the place. But one thing that is consistent is God and His love for us. He is unchanging. He is so consistent. You can see that throughout the Bible of His character in the Old Testament and in the New Testament. So I just love this verse. And then when you think about the song, Jesus, You're the Center of My Joy, all that's good and perfect comes from you. You know, all the good and perfect things come from God. And Jesus, you're the center of my joy. So when you have these moments where you're feeling anxiety or depressed or feeling down, think about what's good and all these perfect things that God has made, including yourself. And remember that it's all good. Everything that God put on this earth, He meant for us to enjoy within moderation. But of course, as humans, we are given this thing called free will, and we take things too far and we do crazy stuff. But honestly, all the things that He put on earth were meant for us to enjoy. He put them here for us. But people, again, they go out of hand and do crazy things. And I don't feel that they're very grateful for what God has given them. They take it for granted. Because guess what? It could be gone just like that. So today, I just want to share this verse with you to let you know everything that's good and perfect comes from God, including yourself. So don't forget that. And again, I reference it to the song, Jesus, You're the Center of My Joy, because it all ties together. If you think about those things that are good and perfect and keep your eyes focused on God, you will have that joy, which will defeat that anxiety and that depression or whatever you're feeling. If you just focus on God, realize that He can give you joy. Think about everything that's good. I don't remember what verse it is in the Bible. I just read it, but it talks about all that is good, all that is perfect, all that is. You think of these things and get your mind out of that rut of thinking, oh, I'm depressed. Oh, there's no good into it. We don't want you to have the Eeyore attitude that everything is just hopeless, because it's not. If you realize that every good and perfect thing comes from above, then you'll realize that you are part of that good and perfect thing. And there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And God is there. That's where you find your peace. That's where you find your center. That's where you find your joy. That's why this verse makes me think of Jesus, you're the center of my joy. Because all that's good and perfect truly does come from Him. All right, I won't ramble on any further, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. I love you, and if it's the good Lord's will, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.